So guys, I know by now, everywhere you look, you come across the ongoing scandal of the Duchess of York with Jeffrey Epstein. Like, it's everywhere. It's the talk. It's like a huge scandal, a huge one. People are calling out to Charles to say, hey, what are you going to do about this? Are you still going to cozy up to her, to protect her the way you've always done, Andrew? So there's a huge discourse about whatever is happening right now. And UK media are they're the most despicable people, because right now the way they're giving a platform to some people who just have two brain cells, like people are like, do you listen to yourself? And then, are you proud for having such a person on your segment, on your show? Like, are you proud at the end of the day for allowing such a person, giving such a person a platform? So there's a particular clown who went to Jeremy Vine, and if this is her way of defending Sarah, it's actually sparked quite an uproar. Anyway, have a look.
Joining us now in the studio is a friend of the show and friend of Sarah Ferguson, Lizzie Cundy. So we know you've been in touch with her in the last 24 hours. How's she feeling?
Well, she's obviously devastated. There is no one more sorry today than Sarah Ferguson. She is, regretful. She wished she never met Jeffrey Epstein, and but there were reasons why she sent that email.
Tell us then, yeah.
Well, the fact is, he was enraged that she'd publicly condemned him. He was absolutely beyond saying, I'm going to get revenge, I'm going to ruin your family. It was threatening, it was very dark, and she felt she had no choice but to try and appease him because she was scared for herself, for her family. He
scared her?
Yeah, he's very... I mean, you have to think, Jeremy, he was probably the most powerful man on the planet, one of the richest men. And she was fooled by him, like many others were, like the Clintons, like Peter Mandelson.
It's the issue, I guess, for her, and I know you've spoken to her direct in the last 24 hours, so... the issue for her is that he was at the time a convicted paedophile.
Yeah, look, I'm.
Does she not understand that?
Yeah, look, she does, and it is wrong, and she's very, very sorry. But the fact is, when she did condemn him, which she did publicly, it got very, very nasty. He got huge lawyers onto her as well. She thought she was going to be embarrassing not just her own family, but the rest of the royal family. And she felt that was the only option she had. She really was back against the wall, Jeremy. And
she thought he was coming for revenge.
Oh gosh, yes. He actually said that. He was going to bring down the York family, and I think she was actually even scared for her own life.
How did the private email then resolve that?
Because she felt that she could calm the situation by trying to appease him.
Sorry?
Well, kind of saying, look.
I've never seen any disgusting, despicable person until I came across this woman called Lizzie. I don't know how she got this platform and how she thought this is going to work out. Like, did she ever sit down, or did she go home, sit down and look at this video and be like, oh, I'm proud I did that? For her to literally go on TV, defend this, Sarah Ferguson, is just literally embarrassing. This is just shameful. And mind you, the UK media is giving her the platform to do so. This woman has said 5 disgusting things about Meghan. But, to show you how they continuously dehumanize Meghan, it's like, oh, she's a mom. Every time Kate is outside, it's like, she has cancer, she's a mom. And you're like, what about Meghan? What about Meghan? She's a mom of 2. She's a human being. So it's okay for you guys to attack her, to abuse her. But when it's other people, it's like, oh, she's a mom. You guys need to show mercy. And the audacity for her to say that the reason why this person sent this so-called email was because she feared for her life. She was threatened. So she did it just to calm this man down. The most vile, evil person. And then, now that she's been caught, she's been exposed, it's like, oh, she's feeling so sorry. She's so remorseful. I'm convinced there are worse people in that family, and they're coming out one by one. I feel like there's way worse people in that family. And this is calmer. And when such incidences happen, thank God her and Meghan are nowhere near this. Thank God Meghan and Harry know I did this. And I've also seen such an uproar where people are like, this woman has been divorced for so many years, yet they still refer to her as the Duchess of York. But the audacity for the same UK media and these derangers to claim that, hey, Meghan is now a working member of the royal, you should strip off that title. These people are bonkers. I tell you, I mean, I kid you not, these people are crazy. So this woman is getting so much heat because this is such an embarrassment. And also, Jeremy is like, why would... It's getting a lot of heat because why are you giving a platform to such a person? Guys, this woman, oh, she's a mom. Oh, she's sorry. How do you know she's sorry? She's only sorry because she got caught and she was exposed. She's no different from Andrew. They're just, two peas in a pod. This is disgusting. This is worse. And honestly, she deserves what's coming for her. And yet they'll have the audacity to say that her and Meghan are the bad people, are the worst people, are terrible people. Why? Because they spoke up their truth. They they went against the farm. That makes them evil. And then you have people causing up to peas and SPs. But that's fine. This is such an embarrassment. And people are like, what is Charles going to do about that? What is just, he's really quiet right now. He's just going to be like, lay low. When it's done, once it's done, you can come out. The way they do Andrew. People are like, they don't think anything is going to change. Yes, they're going to, all these charities are going to cut ties with that. But then again, is she going to be banished? The way they'll constantly say, Harry and Meghan, let's banish them, let's ostracize them. Is that going to happen to her? And people are again like, yes, what do you call it? Sarah deserves everything that she's going through. She's getting right now the backlash, but Andrew should also get the same amount of backlash. Anyway, guys, here are some of the comments in relation to that. Ton says, imagine going on TV and trying to defend the indefensible. And Lizzie Cundy, nobody believes them lies. She's just gutted she got caught. Very true. The Cat Bagler says, this is some grade A bullshit. Jazza says, lot of crap. Nantity trying to make excuses for another nantity. Crazy says, this lefty program now scraping the bottom of the barrel with Dawn. Tony says, who the F is Laz Cundy apart from a shit footballer's ex-wife? Inviting her on to speak about the shame of a so-called role is just a total joke and hilarious. Absolutely, I agree. Stan says, imagine effing up and having Lizzie Cundy go on national TV to defend you. It's such an embarrassment, guys. That is embarrassing. And then Kelly says, watch at Lizzie Cundy making her money, jumping from show to show, slagging off Meghan for most trivial things, knowing she has children and human being too with feelings, but won't hold Sarah Ferguson accountable for something, a serious association with convicted P. Kelly says, don't believe Sarah Ferguson was threatened, and the fact that Lizzie is spitting on the Jeremy Vine show to drum up sympathy for Duchess of York is sickening. Now, this woman and Prince Andrew were friends with convicted child abusers. And he says, but she's got no proof of Epstein bringing the royal family down. Lot of crap. That email was sent 3 years after he'd been convicted. Imagine keeping the contact of a P. Lizzie is a disgrace supporting anyone associated with that monster. We've got a weak king. Monarchy is dead. Steven says, never had so much shit in my life. Mary says, why does Cundy keep repeating she's a mother? Similarly, we were repeatedly told that Kirk was a family man. Are both groups regarded as blameless whatever they do? Seems unfair to the unmarried and childless. Red says, what absolute bollocks from Cundy. Ferguson is a shallow grifter who should be shunted off to oblivion along with the equal vile ex. Absolutely. So guys, what do you think about this entire story and that clown who is trying to defend this woman? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Remember to hit that subscribe button. Stay safe and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.